Hello everyone, this is Anna from Handmade Journals. I hope everybody's well today. I'm here with a new journal, a traveler's notebook sized journal, and this was originally created with a different cover, and it was sold privately, and it was in the graphics. I prepared it for the Graphics Fairy Premium membership site. I built the actual journal there. So because I thought it would be popular with you guys as well, I thought you might like it. I recreated the inside part, and I added a different cover this time. So I added this one, and I had a bit of the spine, the leather of the spine left, and I created this with like a faux leather spine. I also thought you might like the background. It's a medieval map, so I added that as a background for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll show you the cover first. So this is the spine, and of course I love this image. A bit of gold on the edge. The back is plain. It looks like wood. It is actually bookboard, hardboard, so very sturdy. And it can be taken for traveling. It can slip in your bag. It's a nice narrow size. The width is 13 centimeters, and the height is 22. So it's a little bit, just a tiny bit. Yes, 22. So it's like an A5, and then there's a narrower here. So inside, the Graphics Fairy have got a lot of steampunk images, all throughout, lots of bundles with steampunk images. So I chose Graphics Fairy images for this book because, well, I love Graphics Fairy as well, so I use it a lot. I use their images a lot. Some end papers from the Graphics Fairy, and I have just decorated it in certain parts simply so one can add their own thing. There's quite a bit of space to write in and to do your mixed media. I've added lots of images. I love this one, always a favorite. You can float your images around. I will pin them on, but you can float them around. It's a piece of paper from the cover, which I added here. And some printer images as well, some printing images, because I find that the combination is great. Steampunk, printing, all sorts of things, so they go well together. And a typewriter, I love typewriters. As graph paper. And this is one of my favorite images from the Graphics Fairy, so that also went in. And some paper to write your notes on when you're on the go, and another one of their printables, and that's ledger, and this is one of my favorite ones as well. I love the way it prints out. The colors are amazing. And this is a pocket, a side pocket, and I've got a little tag there with some Indian sari silk there. And I love the idea of writing around or inside images and taking notes. I did want to mention in this video that I'm thinking of doing like a series of journals to use for writing as a form of self-care. That's probably a good way of saying it, with different themes, that people's favorite themes, which we can discuss. This is a lovely clock, well, we'll talk a little bit more about it, but I think this is a good way of starting as an idea to actually use the images that you've got in front of you to create your own sort of your own story, your own quotes, to add things to them, but in a meaningful way. So when you're journaling, you're actually you know, being creative and releasing your thoughts and future plans and whatever else you feel you need to do in a journal. I've actually been journaling a lot recently with working, new job, and I've actually moved to Hampton Court Palace now, which is just down the road from where we live. And you know, all my thoughts and all the way I am dealing with change, because change is something that a lot of us have to deal with in life. Career, moving to different places, family changes, kids moving out, kids moving in, back in again, you know, all sorts of things. And I think change is something one needs to sometimes deal with. So it's journaling is the best way, I think, to deal with change for me. I'm not gonna, you know, tell other people but how to do it, but I find that journaling is a wonderful way of doing it. So so we'll sort of have a few ideas maybe for next time. I'll think of an idea of how we can actually create a journal where we can think a little bit more of how we can deal with our emotions and our thoughts. So look here, you know, around the wheels and inside here, you know, I thought one can actually add things, thoughts, and maybe words that mean things to them. I love this page, and I just love it. So there's no and nothing else, just love the page and the images on it. So I created this journal with that in my mind, all the impressions, but whatever thoughts this trip is provoking as well. So wherever you go, whatever you do, it's important to have a journal to take down your notes. This was, I recreated this. This was the cover of the other journal, but I loved it, so I thought I'd add it inside. This is very delicate, and one of the reasons why I didn't put it on the front and this time was because I thought that if it is going to go on a trip with you, it needs to be a little bit more simple and easier to carry. This is another one of loving this disc. Another little bit of a pocket here for notes that you might want to put into the side, and add your own sort of folded papers and tickets. There's another wheel here and more steampunk images. There's another side pocket with a tag. Little bits of pieces here, and an ex libris here down here. I will sign my Lex and View signature, put my signature there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I don't know, I thought maybe it's time to do something new, something a little bit more sort of creative together, and create books that have a little bit more meaning. I mean, I've always tried, obviously, you know that. I've always tried to create books with meaning, and that's my target, is that I have a theme and I work around this theme, and that's the whole fun of it for me. And whoever gets my books, buys my books, they actually, as you know, because some of you have bought my books, they're there for your own development. Your own creative journal to be yourself. So I'm in one of those moods where I talk. So other times I don't, but this time I am. So, well, I am always in a mood of talking, but I don't really like tiring you out too much, because I know these videos should be not very too long, because people will get tired and they'll turn them off. And so this journal is going to be up on my Etsy shop today, and it's a steampunk traveler's journal. All you need is putting down all your thoughts and your impressions of your journey. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we will be talking again soon.